Lineaging is something that probably deserves its own video. It has some complex elements that even I don't fully understand. But to summarize, it's basically killing a creature multiple times until something else pops up. It's the only reason why you're able to get a cyan lizard in survivor mode, because normally they're only natively present in Hunter. In order to actually know what we're going to do in this challenge, we're going to be using this Lineage interactive map that the community made. It contains each room that every region has, the enemies that may spawn in there, and what they could turn into if you kill them several times. Let's take this room in Chimney Canopy as an example. If you kill this pink lizard, it has a 20% chance of becoming a blue lizard. Said blue has a 50% chance to become a white lizard. The white can turn into a cyan if that 20% allows it. And if you're unlucky enough, then the cyan will become God if you kill it too much. It's important to know that the red will not lineage into anything no matter how many times you kill it. That's because the lineage chain in this room ends with the red, and it will stay like that for the rest of the game. Not all rooms are as straightforward as that, however. These lizards can lineage into squidcadas, mice can possibly turn into spiders, egg bugs can lineage into cyans, and then there are lineages like this. If you kill the red, maybe it has a chance to come back if that 0.1 allows it, and if it does come back, then it stays like that for the rest of the game. A couple of side notes. 1. This applies to most creatures in the game, not only lizards. 2. Survivor has a base 33% chance of creatures respawning in general, meaning that there will be some cycles where the desired creature will not spawn in that room. If that ever happens, just eat until you're full and hibernate until the next cycle. 3. At some point during your combat, the creature may attempt to flee. Don't let that happen no matter what. If the creature flees, they will break the lineage den cycle and will make lineaging impossible in that room. Nothing will spawn in there for the rest of the game. This is referred as death glitch. To try to prevent it, you can either quit to menu or die. And finally, lineaging is a pretty long process, so patience is key. Alright, let's actually get into lineaging a cyan in Outskirts. According to the map, we can either go to rooms SUA06 or SUB07. I'm mainly going to refer to SUB07. But A06 is pretty similar to this. You're probably going to kill these lizards many times. Now that the cyan has been lineaged, be sure to not kill it too much. This one has a 50% chance to turn into a red, so if it lineages, then your time will be wasted. Have you ever had a friend? Now that the cyan is lineaged, the second part of the challenge requires us to travel with it to FP's chamber. And for that, we'll be using the taming system. You basically have to feed a lizard multiple times until it doesn't try to attack you. Don't bother feeding them fruit or bat flies. They don't tend to eat that normally. They prefer to eat alive stuff, such as squidcatas, centipedes, even spiders. Killing one of these creatures and feeding their corpses to a lizard is valid. How much you will have to feed will depend on the lizard. But in the case of cyans, one hazer will be enough. A couple of side notes. 1. Your tamed lizard may get snappy if A. They get hurt, whether by other lizards or by you. And B. If you fight other lizards in front of them. 2. This friend system only works with lizards. Every other creature will still try to attack you. 3. If you're traveling through regions with your tamed friend, the friend doesn't necessarily have to be in this portion of the gate. Anything that is present in a gate room while the next region is loading will appear in the newly loaded region. So don't worry if you're entering another region without your friend. They will hopefully reach you in the other region. And 4. You don't have to continually feed your friend for the taming effect to still remain. This can be useful to keep in mind in areas like the exterior or drainage system, where there are not that many food options to feed your friend. Insert epic montage of me traveling with my cyan.
Hello, motherfucker. No, I'm joking! Hey, stop! Stop!
Top 10 stupidest people.